Get it right at nhtsa.gov/therightseat.
A free health clinic is being set up for this weekend in Hazard that will also include vision and dental services. Plus, artists gather in Pikeville with the goal of giving mountain girls a voice.
And we're back here live at the 68th Annual Poke Salad Festival, and hopefully we've got our connection issues fixed. I'll have the odd forecast for you, and maybe a little bit soggy coming up this weekend in just a little bit. Mountain News at 4:30 is on the air.
Mountain News, first at 4, continues.
A free health care clinic will be in Perry County for the next 2 days. Remote Area Medical, or RAM, is turning East Perry Elementary into a clinic this weekend. You might remember they've done this before. Patients will have to choose between receiving vision or dental care, but all services provided will be free. Volunteers like Candy Hall say working with RAM is life-changing for everyone involved.
We're changing lives. It doesn't matter whether you're doing the dental work itself, whether you're cleaning instruments or running patients, taking out trash, whatever. We all play an important role in this mission.
Patients will be able to wait in the East Perry Elementary parking lot starting tonight at 6. An art exhibit is being held in Pikeville with the goal of giving mountain girls a voice. The Women in the Arts exhibit is holding its opening night at the Appalachian Center for the Arts this evening with music, refreshments, and of course plenty of art from Appalachian women. The art exhibit also acts as a sort of kickoff for the Mountain Girl Experience, which is in a couple of weeks. Officials at the App say it's wonderful to see the event grow and establish strong role models for mountain girls everywhere.
We've got so many supporters now that are coming together to celebrate the Mountain Girl Experience and just to celebrate the women of Appalachia. And that's, to be able to see that and then be a part of that and watch the people that have helped lead that, these young people can be a part of helping lead that in the future.
The exhibit officially opens at 6 p.m. and is free to the public. We'll hear much more about it tonight at 11.
All right, we're back here live, and the music going on behind me. No more warm-ups for the bands, and hopefully we've got our connectivity issues. But you know what they say in the song, in the deep, dark hills of eastern Kentucky, here in Harlan County. But anyway, let's give it a go one more time. Heading up to Buffalo Mountain first. It's 86 balmy degrees up there. A little bit of a breeze, not too much up there, but a little bit here in Harlan. I see some of the trees moving there up on the mountain. Current temperatures, we are looking at the upper 80s in most of central Kentucky, 89 Irvin, 89 in Clintwood, but 88 here in Harlan. It feels like every bit of 88 too. 88 across the border in Jonesville, and then 85 back out toward Monticello. It's a warm day, but it's not necessarily a muggy day. Dew points are in the 50s and 60s out there right now, so we're going to continue to watch that be a factor for us there. Even in some of the 40s in Southwest Virginia, no 60s. Live pinpoint Doppler radar, nice and quiet, clean sweeps. First forecast as we head to the next 12 hours, these hot temperatures are going to start to go down all the way into the 60s by about 5 o'clock in the morning. We will have much more here and hopefully a better forecast for you with more connectivity issues resolved there from the Poke Salad Festival in Harlan coming up in just a little bit. Steve.
All right, Brandon, if you were paying attention, got a sneak peek at Evan over in the Weather Center too. Thank you very much. Well, National Cancer Survivors Day is this Sunday. More than 18 million people in the United States are living with a history of cancer. Exercise is recommended for survivors before, during, and after cancer treatment. The American Cancer Society recommends survivors avoid inactivity and return to normal activities as soon as possible after diagnosis and treatment. Take part in regular physical activity, but start slowly and build up over time.
When you go through a diagnosis and a treatment and a lot of other things in your life, you don't always have control. So it's just something that we can do for ourselves.
The American Cancer Society recommends survivors also include resistance training and stretching exercises at least 2 days a week. In Florida, Lyman High School near Orlando is offering parents full refunds for yearbooks after material was included that shows LGBTQ plus content. Treasure Roberts has that story.
This year's Lyman High School yearbook was distributed, but after Seminole County Public Schools received parent complaints, these pages in the LGBTQ spread may be removed.
We have a real problem with that. We think that it's important that our book remains inclusive and represents all of the students at Lyman High School. Danielle Pomeranz was the high school's yearbook advisor. She just resigned, saying she'd rather fight outside the district where she can actually speak up. The county, instead of standing up for the students who are on this spread, instead of standing up for all of the students of Seminole County, including the queer students, are saying we're willing to erase them. The district sent this letter to parents. It reads in part, 2 pages included information regarding sexual orientation/gender identity. A few students and parents have reported they found this content to be inappropriate. The district said any student or parent who purchased the yearbook can return it for a full refund or exchange it for a reprinted yearbook that omits the pages in question.
This can't be happening again. It's ridiculous.
This is all too familiar for yearbook editor-in-chief Sarah Ward. Last year, Ward and other students claimed victory after the district decided not to cover the LGBTQ page in the previous yearbook with stickers.
That was really rewarding. That was standing up for what you believe in paying off.
Now Ward feels like she's back at square one. Lyman High School parent Charmin Kraft is among the parents who believe this page is inappropriate. Her biggest concern is this list of vocabulary words like gender fluid and cisgender.
There's no place for that in a high school yearbook.
On Facebook, Kraft posted in part, "It's disgusting and wrong for an adult to sexualize a minor."
They had to come up with these definitions and look up the definitions and print them in the yearbook, all under a teacher's scrutiny and advisory.
The Seminole County Public School Board has decided to add a disclaimer in the book. The winner of the 2023 Scripps National Spelling Bee has been crowned. 14-year-old Dev Shaw is taking home more than $50,000 in cash and prizes after nailing his final word, Samophile, spelled P-S-A-M-M-O-P-H-I-L-E. I hope I pronounced it right. CBS's Jared Hill has more.
I don't need to spell it out for you.
Défilé means listlessly. It's used in Scotland.
Oh my God.
Spelling at this level, with this pressure of the final round of the Scripps National Spelling Bee, is hard. But after 15 rounds and 11 amazing finalists, only one could come out on top.
Dev Shaw, if you spell this next word correctly, we will declare you the 2023 National Spelling Bee champion.
The word Samophile, an organism that thrives in sandy soils. Dev Shaw from the Tampa Bay, Florida region with a quiet confidence.
Phile meaning lover, Greek.
You're on the right track.
Nailed it.
P-S-A-M-M-O P-H-I-L-E, Samophile?
That is correct. After years of trying and at one point even thinking of throwing in the towel, the 14-year-old is now the champion of the 95th Scripps National Spelling Bee. The most surprising part, actually winning.
There was a possibility I imagined, but I didn't really think too far ahead. So it's still kind of surreal that it's happening.
Dev Shaw, the definition of determination, and he can probably spell it too. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Dev said his plan now to sleep a little bit. Second place winner Charlotte Walsh from Arlington, Virginia is taking home $25,000. Coming up on First at 4, there's a recall by a major luxury car manufacturer because of a fire hazard.
And the forecast continues to stay pretty warm here in Harlan at the Polk Salad Festival. I'll have the latest coming up in just a little bit.
WYMT News app offers alerts on breaking stories as they happen.